All right, we in it. Oh, hello everyone. Thank you to those that have been watching, that have been just hanging out, listening to the FF8 opening theme. While I get ready here, I'm solo this week. My illustrious co-host is off in Puerto Rico. Just fucking left me to have a good time. And so we're not dying this week. We're getting around to an idea that I've been kicking around for years, I think, at this point. Time's really flown on this one. I love showing off RPGs. You know, one of my favorite video game genres. I love persistent progression. Don't we all? But one of the problems I always really ran into trying to stream a role-playing game is that usually, especially those of the Japanese variety, would require you to stop and grind. And this is, you know, perfectly fine. They did not intend for these to become theater pieces. These games were meant to entertain one, not many. But you gotta grind. And a lot of streamers run into like really weird issues with that. Like they might just have like grinding streams, or, you know, do they just not grind and then constantly die when they hit a boss? We do love some persistent progression. What's up, Greg? And I wanted to show off Final Fantasy VIII specifically because this, I mean, I love this game. And I'm playing on original hardware, by the way. And this game has some very weird grinding mechanics. The enemies in the game scale with the player. And in addition to that, in the original release of the game, there was a small device called the Sony Pocket Station that was not released outside of Japan. It is basically it's a memory card. And if you're familiar with the Dreamcast VMU memory card, it's basically that. There are a number of games for the PlayStation that had mini games you could play on the Pocket Station based on what save files you had saved on the card itself. And for the vast majority of them, they didn't give you a whole lot. And the Pocket Station obviously didn't get released in the West. But Square and a few other developers left the Pocket Station code in the Western release of the game. So if you played the North American or European, or let's say the non-Japanese version of FF8, Saga Frontier, no, not Saga Frontier, Romancing Saga 2, Ridge Racer 4, or Street Fighter Alpha 3, you could plug in a Pocket Station and get English language minigames. And FF8 specifically has a summon in it, the Chocobo summon, that you can only level up with the Pocket Station, even in the Western release. Super deep PlayStation lore recently revived in the memory of many due to Astrobot. Yes. Was that why I could never finish this game? Not enough grinding? Yes, because you either need to finish this game under level 35 or at level 100. There is no in between. I can always count on you for interesting niche video game history. Thank you. It's kind of why I like to stream. So I have 2 Pocket Stations. And if you got the original PC release of Final Fantasy VIII, you could actually launch the little Chocobo minigame and play it as like a separate app, and it would upload your completion to your save file. But in the remaster, they just took it out completely, no matter what platform you're playing on. And Angelo, Renoa's dog, will just find the items for you so that you don't need to do the minigame at all. And I thought that was kind of a shame. Also, every single Square RPG from the 90s that was on a disc-based system, so basically all of the PlayStation Square RPGs have been lost to time. Big up to Ridge Racer 4. That soundtrack truly bangs. It does. So for people that also don't know, Square had this really strange practice of deleting all of their source code after a game shipped, because they would code a game, compile it, generate a master disk, make enough of them so that they can send them off to various manufacturers to make a game, and then just purge all of the code. Why keep it? We need all of that storage space. Get rid of all the assets, get rid of all of the code. We can make the game. It's done. And because of that, there is actually functionality that has been lost to all of the Final Fantasy games made after like 97. It was so bad that like they can't fix it now. If you play Final Fantasy VIII and IX, like the recent releases, they don't have 360-degree control because the PC versions didn't have it. Like all of the modern re-releases are actually just in-house hacked versions. They're just using like asset injection to replace asset files that they can get to for like character assets and stuff. And there was that whole weird bug with the music for Final Fantasy IX where it took them like 4 years or something like that to fix the fact that the music didn't loop in and out of combat, that it kept restarting when in the original it would like pick up from where you left off. Weird stuff, right? So anyway, I'm playing this on original hardware. I have a Pocket Station plugged in. We're going to go. We're going to grind. Let's get started. I have a Monster Energy drink. I'm here. I'm in. We're in it to win it. I remember how hard this opening hit when I first got it. So if you play this on the remaster, this opening scene is a little less compressed. You can see, like, now that I've blown it up in, 4K, you can see the compression artifacts, which you really couldn't on a CRT back in the day. But, Nobuo Uematsu had clearly just gotten off of a kick of doing One-Winged Angel, so everything in the beginning of FF8, of course, had to have a chorus in Latin. It had to be operatic. And this is actually... I go for Zero Ultra. All of my monsters are 0 calorie. A couple of years ago, I lost a lot of weight. I lost 100 pounds, and I did it by, like, one of the first things I really had to do was cut out any drinks that had calories in them. I now live for my Zero Ultra. I buy them by the case. And also, for people in the audience that might not know, Final Fantasy VIII was the first correctly translated Final Fantasy game. I I can't find the exact quote, and I know I've read this somewhere. So, big disclaimer, because I like to be able to cite my sources. But one of the translation, I believe it was the translation director of Final Fantasy VII, said after FF7 got released and got really popular in the West, he said something in Japanese to the effect of, oh shit, we actually have to care about translation now. Like, we have to care. It can't just be thrown out to the West. Because every Final Fantasy before 8 was like super rushed. They didn't care as long as it was playable. That's all it needed to be, right? I could actually play through the properly retranslated version of 7. I was doing that on this channel a while back. I'm going to say my forehead hurts. But yeah, Final Fantasy VIII then became the first adequately localized Final Fantasy game. Dr. Katawaki, looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. Because you could still name the characters. We're going with Squall. Because the man is a Stormfront. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Cypher. That Cypher won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? He's the only other person that knows how to use a gun blade. You can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, if you're going to train in a weapon, you got to train with somebody that also knows how to use it. Let's see, your instructor is Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. So you don't get to name anybody else. What was his name in Japanese? Squall. It was just Squall. How different is the properly translated version of 7? So most of 7 is decent, but everything related to Vincent and Yuffie and Gungaga was like way wrong. It was any of the I forget the translator's name, but he was basically just given an Excel spreadsheet of text boxes with no context in the game whatsoever, and he translated the entire game by himself in like 6 months, which is insane for a game with that much text. But they told him, oh, these bits are optional. So he did all of the Yuffie, because you could miss Yuffie, you could miss Vincent, and you could not go to Gungaga. You could skip those bits. So he saved them all for later, and it was very clear that he had just gotten to a point where he'd just been staring at text boxes for months. And there were parts where he skipped a bunch of dialogue by just copying and pasting text boxes to finish it, rather than actually translate them. Did they fix that for the remake? I really only played 16. Oh, they absolutely did. The remake is fantastic. A lot of Western fans that had played the original had a very jarring interpretation of the characters. They felt that the characters presented in the remake were very different from how they felt they were being presented in the original. But what they were actually getting was the correctly localized version of those characters. Like, also a lot of the dialogue in 7 was very flatly translated. The translator didn't translate the text into similar feeling language. So it was almost like a very flat, almost machine translation before the age of machine translation. So a lot of characters seemed very plain, I think Cloud lost a lot of his quirkiness, he's a very snarky character, and I think that shows in the remake. Aerith also had a lot of wit to her that I think didn't show in the original, because she dies halfway through the game. So yeah, it was weird. But yeah, the remake is fantastic. The remake is probably, The FF7 remake doesn't stand alone because it is a direct comment on itself being a remake. And like I could go on a whole thing about that. And I love it for that, but I do think it is one of the best video games ever made. Not just Final Fantasy games. Like I think that 7 is, without a doubt, one of the best video games ever made. It's not perfect, but no game is. I presume they also sorted it for any re-release of 7. No. So, interestingly enough, because they deleted the code, they didn't have access to a lot of the text, and they never put the effort into fixing it after that. There were a few small lines that got fixed because there were typos, but that's it. There was like a part where, there was a typo where they said, "Oh, this guy are sick," instead of "this guy is sick." And like that got fixed in the PC release. But that's it. So every re-release of 7 of the original 7 that you play now is just a reskin of the original Windows 95 release. With no like textual changes whatsoever. Oh, Squall, so we meet again. Just random. She's so done with him. I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. She's right. Called it. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Is there something on your mind? Not really. Boom, got him. What's so funny? Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. Feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you'd think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. It's none of your business. Squall, you're as complex as a box of rocks. I love this cut. Like you're walking away until it finally gets into the full cutscene. Yeah, your teacher who is a year. I think she's a year older than you. That she was just such an exceptional student. She basically graduated a year early. And so is a year older than everyone and immediately went into teaching in what would have been her senior year at this war college. At this private military contractor college. If my college teacher had looked like that, I'd never graduated. Ha 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 ha. Let's start with today's schedule. I mean, it'd be weird to have somebody your age being a teacher, but this is also not a regular college. You have to remember, people are born in this sleepy town and they immediately go to military school. There seems to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher. Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. They're too cool to show up in uniform. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. They don't have to dress like everyone else at the school. And Squall, I need to talk to you. You haven't been to the fire cavern. How do you say something like that in quotes? I want to speak in colored quotes. You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass the prerequisite. This prerequisite. I was going to do it this morning, but cipher, ... ellipses. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. Okay. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. Is that how you speak in blue quotes? Or blue brackets? Oh, okay. One of the things I want to point out that you cannot do in the modern re-releases, I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to walk slowly in 300, or run around in 360 degrees. Look at that slick movement. Look at that smooth, not 8-way movement, but 360 degrees. You cannot do that in the re-release. They just literally don't have it. There. Tee-hee, I'm fine. Who says tee-hee out loud? I was kind of in a hurry. Doesn't running in the halls harm your seed rank? No, actually running helps your seed rank. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Oh, no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of the garden? Sure. All right, let's go. I'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby, and I'll show you the directory. No, once you become a seed member, the more you walk, the more money you earn. You talk to this guy. Like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but really not my thing. You can have them if you'd like. What? How do you play a card game? I think it'd be best to look at the card game explanation in the tutorial, capitalized. I don't know much about it, really. If you want to play cards with someone, talk to them by pressing square, but keep in mind not everyone is a card player. Oh, and by the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. He is lying, by the way. If you hit square on him, you can challenge him to triple triad. And I fucking love triple triad. That's the directory. I remember when I first got this game, like, I couldn't read most of this panel because of the composite cabling we used. Like my tube, I just could not make heads or tails of this directory. The Balam Garden's pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Move the cursor and press X to select. Also, I'll mention this is a fast travel system around the garden. I did not know that. You also don't spend a whole lot of time here, so you don't need to know it. But they absolutely have this fast travel mechanic for this school that you spend like no time in. He's explaining the facilities. There's the dorms. Cafeteria. Big rush for hot dogs. Everybody loves hot dogs. Parking. Which you'll never use. Front gate. You have to be an instructor. Oh my god, I just missed Quistis' last name. Next, Trape, right? The West Block. Event Quad. Garden Festival. She's on the planning committee. You want to help out too? Yeah, let's just continue. South of the West Block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Katawaki. Now the East Block, it's the training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training, and they have real monsters running loose there. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Okay. And he ain't kidding. South of the East Block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. Hanging around about the second classroom on the second floor. Yep, remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. What's the headmaster's name? Sid. Sid drop. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Also, Greg, if you're still around, I just got into the final act of 16. I'm hoping to finish that soon. You taking today's seed exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training at my previous garden. I'm taking the seed exam today, too. Good luck to us both, huh? Thanks a lot. Also, the fact that I can, like, read those in and out signs, like, I'm just looking at all the stuff that was nearly illegible back in the day. A draw point. I could draw things from it. I'm not gonna. It's not worth it. Questus. Squall, you're forgetting something. Your GF. Quetzalcoatl. Shiva. Motaro. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation of junctioning a GF. Yeah, don't forget to junction your GFs, guys. You don't want to get up in the morning with an unjunctioned GF. Let me tell you. Gets me every time. Oh, that's right. You can skip this. I forgot you have to hit, like, what? Triangle. You can skip it. You can draw during battle. Ready to go. Fire cavern. All right. So, normally, at this point, before going into the fire cavern, over yonder, I would come out here and have Squall and Quistis grind a fair bit, especially down here by the beach, where the fish give a shitload of experience and ability points. This is Tiff's favorite game we're watching on the living room TV. She wants to ask you why you no save, why you no draw. I shall show you. Because I have a level 8 Quistis and a level 7 Squall, and I would have to sit here and save and grind. But what if, instead of that, I baked it all ahead of time, and I hit the reset button on my Sony PlayStation Uno, and we revisit the beginning here real quick, and I pull an already baked save file out of the oven that I did ahead of time so that you don't have to watch me grind. I was trying to do the soft reset, but the button combo didn't seem to be working that I'm used to. And haha. And here we go. And I have a level 7 Quistis. And I've already been grinding for nearly 6 hours. Right here on this little stretch of beach, as I've had time to just grind, skip ahead, I've got a level 40 Quetzalcoatl and level 39 Shiva. I've got most of their abilities complete that I need. And I think we can go kick some ass. Also, I didn't draw because if you look at my magic, let me just take a look here. I got some blizzards. I got cures. I got curas. I done did it. I did it. I did it up. I will still have to go through all this. Oh no, a bite bug. Whatever shall I do? I got it. I got it. A wizard stone. Oh, Shiva leveled up. That's all I needed. Apparently I was right on the cusp. Oh my gosh. The taking 2 steps and getting into combat though. Come on. Oh. Oh god, there's 3 of them? I'm never going to get through this. What are the... Ah. Oh, I mean, come on. Am I going to do enough damage in a single hit? I don't know how I'm going to make it. Is there actually a visual effect when you fire the gun blade? Yes. So I have... fun fact, I've actually met a few folks that don't know this, so I'll show it since you asked. Quetzalcoatl leveled up off of a couple of bite bugs. Like, you level up so fast in this game. But, alright, so I got to cure Quistis. If you go down here into the config, you can set the... Oh, where is it? Controller, trigger, world map. No, it's not there. Oh, that's right. I have this changed. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's under Squall. That's right. It's under Squall's status. You can set his gunblade to auto. So you don't have to hit R1 to activate the gunblade, and it's easier to do on a CRT because the timing's so specific. But yeah, if you hit R1 when the gunblade goes off, it does a little explosion and it vibrates the controller. But for streaming purposes and just like playing through this, I set his gunblade to auto. But that setting is so hidden that like I like to point that out to people that, hey, by the way, you don't have to deal with that. Yeah, see that that fire effect right there when you slashes. That's the explosion effect of firing the gunblade. Because if you screw up the timing on the default manual mode, it doesn't do the little bang. It just does the slash. Okay, junctioning magic. Now pay attention. No. Absolutely not. Quistis, please. All of our shit's already junctioned. I've junctioned so much. I'm a junction pro. Get out of here. I'm a junction junkie. I've gone to Conjunction junction. You know how to use your gun blade? Oh, I already know. Please. Please. Objective. To obtain a low-level GF, a seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Trape. Choose one suited to your abilities, challenging yet reasonable. 10 minutes. Very well, good luck. We're fine. I want the maximum reward. We're, like, honestly, the random battles between us and Ifrit could fuck me up. But, you know, fuck it. My job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. Fine. I loved this bit. You know, the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Whatever. I'm just kidding, trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. Quistis, the clock is ticking. I don't have time for jokes. There's also a hidden junction point in here that I don't need. Back attack. Yeah, we'll just hit him. Thank you for the 2 ability points. Yep, I could go off to the sides and like draw and do the other stuff, but I just need to kill Ifrit. Oh, look at all these guys. Look at how many of them there are. There's so many. They're so mad. An elemental monster. Use an ice attack. Check the monster's weakness with scan. Or I just solve this problem by letting Shiva handle it. Their measly 3 experience points are nothing to me. Why random combat? Why you do this to me? No, there's little bats. It's freaking bats! Love Halloween. Love Fire Cave. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna sort real quick. Oh, do I not have any? No, because I don't have the regular Curious Junction. So I can spend those. Alright. Let's do it. Oh man, he hit me for 28. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Help me, Quetzalcoatl Kenobi. You're my only hope. Oh, Shiva! You gotta get him! Get the big fiery guy with your ice magic. I'm gonna hit this button so hard. There. Oh, I underestimated Shiva. Very well, I will join you. Got him. Did it. But you don't get experience for fighting bosses in this game because this game is mean. Ifrit. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the LMJ ability. There's an example on... no, I don't need your explanation on elements. I understand fire math. Get out of here. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here. Show Junction Blizzard to your element attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. Get out of here with your element attack. Junction on GF. Ifrit is level 1. Because I just got him. But with all of this magic that I have, I need... Oh, apparently I don't have, Oh, I guess I should use, fire instead of blizzard, and we'll do 100 blizzards. Alright, did it. Is there a summon that just runs the enemies over with a ghostly train? That would be Ghost Train, yes. That is, in fact, a summon. I think there's a secret item over here. Was there? No, I'm crazy. A bull! Buell, that's a Ferris Bueller's Day Off right there. Well. What have we here? It's a dead monster. Alright. What is this? Is it fire? Fire. Useless. Big old bag of fucking nothing. Oh, look at this bomb. Get him, Squall. Yeah. You cut that grenade with a gun sword. Got him. Alright. Guys, I think I might have a few levels on him. Oh no. Look, this guy looks scary as shit. He's a big old wingling dragon. D hits for 1. Oh no. Dead. Taunted. Alright, I think the game profile for this game is like having some weird scanning issues. I'm going to set it back to retro mode. See if that looks better. Let me know how that shows up for y'all, because it's going to look different on my screen than it will for you. If it's still blurry inside of the cave here. Yeah, I think it's just a cave effect. You think that looks better? Man, it's just like when I try to leave my house, and every single step I take, you have to roll a d6. And on a 1, I get punched in the fucking face. Yeah, I know it's got some faux scan lines going on there to give it the proper canvas look for the game. And I know that doesn't always translate well on stream. But all right, we did it, everybody. We kicked Ifrit in the butt. With magic. In your personal opinion, it's working pretty well. Cool, glad to hear that. Well done. Let's see. Thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seat exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF. This is something you have to watch out for. I know this. Gee, Quistis, I know more than you. Now change into your uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. Quistis, we're now like level 30. My GFs are fucking level 50. I don't need you to explain things to me. Okay, now it's like having a hard time holding on to the sink. We're gonna try one more PlayStation profile because it's the one thing I'm trying to avoid. We're gonna avoid the. Let's see if a flat sink scale works better and gets it to stop like wobbling, because that's what I'm trying to fix. Because some of these later PS1 games had a really weird sync signal where, like, as the scene transitioned, it was switching resolutions. It was actually switching between 240p and 480i, and sometimes my scaling equipment, no matter how good they make it, just has a real hard time dealing with that. And that's where you get that wobbly image. All right. We're going to save. Okay. Do we fast travel? God, I've been spending so many hours grinding. I think we go... She said change, so dorms, right? Yeah. Hey, here we go. Get changed. Become a new man, Squall. Change into something better. You're the prettiest looking guy here. I'm going to change it, save again, see how this works. Love to see that PS1 dithering all over everything. By the way, those little square checker marks that you kind of see that looks like shading, it's called dithering. It's supposed to give you a shading effect if you're looking at something on a CRT. But if you just blow up them square pixels, it does not look like that. You just see the squares. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see, you'll be with Zell Dinked. Dinoct. I never knew. I wish there was a pronunciation guide. I've always said Dinked. But if anybody knows, if there's an official pronunciation for Zell's last name, I would love to hear it. Lively? He's just loud. I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here, Zell. Zell is a big doofus, but he's a monk. So he's already one of my favorite characters in Final Fantasies. All you have to do is be a guy that punches things. Sabin, perfect. Tifa, best character in 7. Zell, life of the party. 8 doesn't have or 9 doesn't have a monk. 10 doesn't have somebody that punches things either. Inferior. Wipes his hand off. A fucking dork. Oh yeah, dual auto is turned on. It'll do it automatically. Yeah, I'm gonna set that because again, the timing on the delay is. I mean, it's awesome. I fucking love that he's got fighting game commands for his limit break. Waka is as close you're gonna get in 10. Waka is an archer. For all of the abilities that Waka has, he functions like somebody that's using a bow. Although he is throwing a blitz ball, in every other way, all of the abilities and all of the functionality that he has is identical to someone that is holding a bow. Yeah, it's weird to think of him as an archer. But, yeah, he 100% is. Excuse me, but that Cypher you're talking about, he's your squad leader. Say what? Zell. Oh, what a dork. It can't be changed. Cypher, are you here? Yeah, I got my crew. I got Quiet Lady and Ding Dong. Fujin and Daijin. Fujin, Daijin. Yeah, Fujin and Raijin tagging along as usual. I guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck. Instructor. I hate it when people wish me luck. I'm a giant fucking tool. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay, then. Good luck, Cypher. God, I'd love her. Yeah, put that whiny fuckface. Add Instructor Trape to the list. The list? What the fuck? List? Elved. You're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be the instructor in charge. Teamwork is of the utmost importance. Let's get through this exam, everyone. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. It's a Squad B rule. Don't you forget it. Everyone here, says Headmaster Sid. It's been a while, everyone. How's everyone doing? I love... Why did they cover his face with the text box? They could have put it at the bottom of the screen. I'll never get that. This exam will involve 12 members from squads A through D. You'll be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. It's a real battlefield. The battles are for real. You'll be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. What a line. Life and death, victory and defeat, honor and disgrace. Each of these go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other. How about it? Are you still up for it? Like, they could have done that. They could have put the text box over Quistis. Why did they put it over his face? Live fire exercise. You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Oh, that's one less worry on your mind. The pride of Balam Garden, the elite mercenary force. Seed, brought to you by Sid. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourselves worthy of becoming a member of Seed. Like, the text boxes could obviously be a dynamic size. Best of luck. I wonder if in the Japanese version, they're smaller because you can convey more, usually, with kanji. I wonder. I wonder if it was like a dynamic text box issue that they just couldn't, like, fucking not cover up Sid's face in that scene. We've yet to have a Gunblade specialist in Seed. That's why I'm hoping Ryu and Cypher will join us in Seed. Okay. LOL, my phone wanted to connect to the TV you're using and I was tempted to throw you off. Haha, thank you for not. I would have laughed if it was like a stream. If it was showing me my stream on TV, I'd be very delayed. Cypher fucking Tokyo drifting in this squad car. No seatbelts. No seatbelts in the back of the taxi. The college taxi. Yo, Squall, show me your gunblade, will you? No. Come on, man. Or, you know, just a peek. Bro's out, gunblade's out, Squall. Fine. Yeah. Why are you being so selfish, Scrooge? Yeah, if you won't just whip out your gunblade for people you just met, like, you're obviously a Scrooge. Say something, will you? What's on your mind? Nothing. Hew. Squall, you need more Hugh and less QQ in your life there, buddy. Stop that, it's annoying. For one, Cypher is right. Chicken wuss? What the fuck? I want to know what that is in Japanese. Chicken wuss. What did you call me? Like, it's just... Like... You're on a bus. Zell very clearly has ADHD. And he can't handle it. He is the most neurodivergent motherfucker on the face of the planet. And who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Was someone there? I didn't notice anybody. Is there a problem? It's a school bus. Of course there are no seatbelts. But it's only got 6 seats. No, not really. This is great. I have a chicken wuss and a guy who just reached puberty in my squad. No, he's not. She said, like, so we meet again. Which is like, if someone were to be like, so we meet again, knows my name, and then left, I would be like, hey, who was that? Also, if you haven't played Final Fantasy VIII, spoiler, that was, I think, his mom. 6 seats, so it's a short bus. So that's the vessel? Ellipses question mark? Ain't no turning back now. You scared too? Hey, you guys are the last. Hurry up and get in. Don't disappoint me now. Bro, I'm level 30. I ain't disappointing shit. I'm jacked. I don't know if you've seen stats like these. I'm built different. Oh, the greatest opening sequence in any Final Fantasy ever. The landing at Dalit. Ju, hi Questus. Well, these are the members of Squad B. All three of them. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Well, that weird salute. That backhanded salute. Cypher, how many times has it been now? Oh, I just love these exams. I'll explain the current situation and the mission. Like, we are a private military contractor. We are being deployed into a hot zone, and that is how we test you. Be seated. Our client for this mission is the Dalit Dukedom Parliament. A request for seed was made 18 hours ago. Dalit has been under attack by the G Army since about 72 hours ago. 49 hours into the battle, Dalit abandoned their position in the inner city. Currently, they have retreated into the nearby mountaintops and are reorganizing their troops. That's the current status. Now on to the mission objectives. According to our reports, the G Army is mopping up the Dalit troops in the mountain region. We are to make a landing at Lapin Beach. We're to eliminate the remaining G Army within the city and liberate it ASAP. Afterwards, Seed members will intercept any G Army forces trying to make their way into the city from the mountain region. So what are we supposed to do? Seed candidates are to eliminate the G Army inside the city. Sounds important. Sounds boring. So what you're saying is we do all the little dirty work. Oh, it hardly needs to be said, but the order to withdraw takes priority. Do not forget. We're almost there. We anticipate a battle as soon as we disembark. Just be prepared. That's all. Any questions? Talk to Quistis. No, I'm good. We'll be landing pretty soon. Get ready. All right. The old kite. Well then, Squall, go see what's going on outside. Okay. Good, because it's my order. What do I have to, oh, actually, they have to go outside. He doesn't just do it. Okay, you're to secure the central square. God, those scene transitions were so good. Be sure to equip your GF before you head into battle. Yep. Let's move out. All right. So we're going to junction Squall. We're going to take off Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, I know. It changes my HP. I'm well aware. We're going to junction Quetzalcoatl to see GF. Draw item, because I'm never going to cast a spell in combat. Oh. Oh, he doesn't have any magic to junction. And then we're going to take... Quista still has Shiva. We're going to junction Cypher. Actually, Squall can have Shiva. Get rid of Ifrit. Junction for attack. And you can have Ifrit. You can't, like, oh, gotta walk this way to get off screen. No snack bar on that boat. God. Hey, folks. Squad A is in charge here. Leave it to us. So, like, where are all the enemies? Hey, no small talk. Remember, I don't want to get points deducted, so don't talk to me. Look at these guys. Look at these mooks. They're Dalit reinforcements? Can I draw anything new from them? No. So down you go. Oh, before I forget, I need to do status. Zell. His dual auto needs to be on. And Squall needs to be at the top. Oh no, they've ambushed us. Look out, it's Seed. They still look like kids. That's because we are. We're minors. Central Square is up ahead. Hey, all you Galbadian cowards out there. Coming out and show your faces. Don't leave me hanging now. What an idiot. Correct. It's a correct response. Nope. It's just one dude. There may be more. Alright, I want you guys to scout the area for enemies. Oh, we're scouting. Oh, look, dudes. Oh, it's a dude. A guy, even. Un man. By the way, fun fact, the way that I'm just selecting that fast, you can just hold down the X button. And it just goes. I think that's all of them. Hey. Well, then we're on standby till the enemy comes. Standby? How boring. I want to murder. I have problems. Hotel Dalit. Sounds like it's starting. Bring it on. Get out of here. Scream. Hey, Galbadian soldiers. What are you waiting for? Come show me what you got. Nothing. Ooh, it says Ristorante. Still keeping us waiting? The hell? Man, now this is what I call boring. Put that on a CD. This ain't right, man. What the fuck? Guys, it's a fucking war. Said I can't take it anymore. What's this? Some kind of dog training? Look, Cypher, I understand you're a stupid 17-year-old. I get it. Actually, how old... Where's my phone? How old are they? It's the enemy. Where the hell are they going? Why weren't we keeping the square secure? They wouldn't have gotten by. Hey, yo, what's that up there? Our next destination. Well, I mean, it's against orders. Weren't you just saying how bored you were? Squall. I stand by the captain's decision. Captain's decision? You want to wreak some havoc too, don't you? It's a good opportunity to test out my training. Thanks to you, I feel like I can take on anyone, even if they don't fight, even if they do fight dirty like you. You'll thank me when the time comes. The hell? Thought you guys didn't get along. Now you're all buddy-buddy. Listen, this ain't no ordinary battle. It's an exam, an important one. I'm telling you, we have to stick to orders. Then you stay here. I don't need any Boy Scouts. What was that? Don't take him seriously, Zell. Cypher, if we're going to go, let's hurry. The enemy is headed for the facility. Squad B are to secure the summit. Move out. All right. Fine. Squall FF8. Age. He's 17. Yeah, all these dipshits are like 17. Nothing says anime like child soldiers. Oh. Oh, we're grabbing headsets. I'm being joined. And it's not the cats. It's the cat. My wonderful wife. Hi, sweetheart.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Kung Fu was tough,
Oh, woo.
but it was good. It was necessary tough. It helped me pass some tissue.
Oh, ooh.
And I realized as I had to, like, learn more of my forms and we started learning broadsword. Somebody thought it was a good idea to start teaching me weapons.
Oh.
But, like, as I'm holding horse stance, I had a moment where I was like, oh, God, that really hurts. Oh, no, I have to go.
Look at this guy. He's messed up.
That's fucked up.
What business do they have with the communication tower now? How do you speak in blue brackets?
Carefully.
Okay.
You,
Oh, who are you? Don't worry, we're seed candidates. We've been dispatched by Garden. So what's going on up there? The Galbadian soldiers have entered the communication tower. On top of that, that place has always been a nesting ground for monsters. If you guys are going up there, be careful. Help! Like, it's right there.
And Cypher just stands there like a dickhead.
Well, because he not like a dickhead.
He is a massive dickhead.
Yeah.
This snake has been put through hell.
The finishing blow determines the EXP. Save it for me.
No. Hazel, I love you, but no.
No, that was Cypher.
Oh, Cypher can suck a fat one.
The funny thing is, it doesn't really.
He just wants to be fancy. How's everybody doing out there in internet land?
As far as I know, pretty good.
Good. Wow. Your squall is so strong, sweetie. How did that happen?
I have no idea.
It's almost as if his strength was baked in.
All right, Zell, you gotta cure, physician cure thy fucking self.
Is he a physician?
Well, so the enemy we're fighting has cure magic, so you can just cure yourself by pulling it out of the enemy you're fighting.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're super. Thanks for asking.
Pretty sure they have blue brackets on Duolingo. Oh, I accidentally went too fast.
No, don't do that.
Got him.
Yeah. He's the best looking guy here.
So many GF level ups. Monsters, huh? That sucks.
I'm pretty sure a GF level up means that you get a wife.
You know, when I first showed this game to my grandmother when it came out, she made similar jokes. She's like, "Oh, you have to do girlfriend math?" Because she saw me like junctioning numbers, and I was like, "Yeah,
I knew I loved your grandma so much."
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, they're called GFs," and she's like, "Girlfriends?" And I was like, "No,
no, it's guardian force."
that means guardian forces," and she is like, "No, it doesn't."
No, it doesn't. I knew I liked your grandma.
The generator is up and running.
No problem with the boosters.
Just skipping fiance, huh? Straight from girlfriend to wife. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know, when you've already got it baked in.
Yeah.
The hell they doing? They went to war to fix TV.
Cable disconnection confirmed. Beginning exchange process. Roger.
Repairs? Like, I love the idea that these Galbadian soldiers, like, know how to fix up a TV station.
They must be American.
Like, that has not been used for a long time. That's supposed to be your first real battle. You scared?
Scared, Potter?
I don't know.
Oh.
Try not to think about it.
Oh, God.
I love battles. I fear nothing. The way I look at it, as long as you make it out of a battle alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream.
What the fuck is your dream?
What? Your dream? You have one too, don't you? Sorry, but I'm going to pass on that subject. Yo, let me in on it too. Mind your own business. The gunblade wielders are talking.
Listen, Cypher is busy trying to date Squall, but he's going about it absolutely all wrong.
What's the matter, Zell? Swatting flies?
Damn you.
Yeah, it's just, I gotta punch the ground.
Listen, Cypher is doing his best to be tsundere, and it just turns out he's a... Oh, God, no.
Selfie?
She's so kooky! Look at how kooky she is!
I mean, look at that hair.
Just the kookiest. Kooking all over the place.
Oh, she kooking. Are you Squad B? Wait a minute. You're the guy who showed me around, right? Thanks. I don't get so lost anymore. That was like yesterday. It was like this morning. Oh yeah, I haven't told you my name yet. I'm a messenger. My name's Selfie. I'm from Squad A. The squad captain Cypher, right? Where is he? That'd be that dumbass over there. One of these days, I'm going to tell you about my romantic dream.
Oh, no. Wait. So that was Cypher saying that?
Yes.
So he is in love with Squall?
No. He's in love with himself. What are you waiting
But he sees himself in Squall. That's why he has this problem.
Squall is the only other gunblade wielder. So he's the only measurement. He's the only other person by which...
Oh my God,
Cypher
it's a dick measuring contest.
Kinda.
Okay.
Dead. Squall leveled up again. Because that's what I need right here at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Isn't there an evil time-traveling sorceress involved in that situation? We're getting there.
Oh, she's definitely goals for me.
So, this whole game is about, like, not being able to let go of the past.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, we'll get there, but Idia's problem is, like, she has... Well, no, not Idia. Ultimecia. Ultimecia has a real issue with dealing with the hard parts of her life. And she's like, I don't want to just go back and relive the good parts. I want it to be good times forever. And so she's trying to destroy... She's trying to destroy the concept of linear time so that she doesn't ever have to experience... So that she can experience all of her good times that she's ever had forever all at once.
I don't see the problem.
It could have been much quicker if you just jumped. Much quicker, please. You wouldn't normally jump off a cliff, okay? Ain't that right, Skull? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I didn't. Yeah, I guess so. You wouldn't normally jump that. Huh, I don't know. Anyway.
I'm just so kooky!
Well, then let's get going.
Let's get going. I'm the kookiest.
Does everyone equip the GF? You haven't forgotten, have you? No, we've been... Look, Selfie, we're GF... We're GF'd up.
But she's kooky. You gotta remember. She's just the kookiest. Hun, I don't know if you knew.
Mm-hmm.
She's kooky.
She is a gambler, in fact.
Yeah, she's just so kooky. I'm sorry. It's the only character trait that comes to mind for her, and I hate it.
Cypher doesn't love Squall, he loves Leon?
Leon! That was his name in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I never understood why they did that.
Code names? Preserve the
Okay.
multiverse?
Well, okay, but his name... His name is a combination of his parents' names.
Squall?
Yes.
I thought it was just because it meant storm at sea.
Right. But here, okay. So, big plot spoilers for Final Fantasy VIII. But
I don't know. It's a new game.
Squall's mother's name is Rain. His father's name is Laguna. So a squall is what happens when you get rain over a lagoon.
It's not, but go on.
But
no, I get that. I get the intent.
That is why his name is Squall. Blind.
Ow.
I can do it. 9 blinds.
I can do it. 9 blinds.
I'm so glad you're right there with me.
I love you so much. I do love Zell, though. He has my heart.
I mean, he's a 17-year-old with a face tattoo.
And I love him. He's just, bouncy and dumb. Not, dumb in a himbo way, but dumb in just, a bright little sweetie way.
Yeah, my theory, whoever decided it should be Leon, that was their custom name when they played FF8, or it's a reference to Lionheart. I think it's supposed to be a reference to Lionheart.
Yeah.
Because Leon is, another word for
Leon.
Lion.
Leon.
And, his theme is Maybe I'm a Lion. Which...
Maybe I'm a lion. No, wait, I was trying to do, Baby I'm Amazed. Which?
The best song in all of Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah?
I'm excited for when we get there is Maybe I'm a Lion.
Okay. What about Man with the Machine Gun Arm?
It's just Man with a Machine Gun. It's not his arm.
I was thinking of Barrett.
Yeah, he just holds it with his hands like a normal person.
What? No. Barrett's normal. Hey, I'm here to normalize disability.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not normal. Major Biggs! This is Wedge speaking.
Big and Wedge!
There's been a report of a monster-shaped shadow on the top of the tower.
It's a scary fucking shadow. You better stay away from it.
Major Biggs.
Be quiet. I'm busy. This goes like this, and geez, what's with these crappy old tools? And why do I have to make all the repairs? Ah!
That is a lot of live wires. Sir, I'll check around while the repairs are being done.
Let's see. Put this here. I definitely know what I'm doing. Definitely.
I definitely understand this antiquated technology. There it is. It's complete. It's complete.
It's complete.
Nope. We have a cutscene transition.
Ooh.
God.
Everybody panic. Oh, God.
They let me play.
Oh, no. Wrench. Ah! No.
Oh, yeah, because all those TV stations that need turbines.
It's a very powerful TV station. Gets all the channels except HBO. For those of you who are younger members of our audience, that was a joke.
Launch PBS!
Yeah! It's time for News Hour, motherfuckers!
It's funny because that's literally why they're doing this.
Yeah, right. For NewsHour?
Yes. We'll
Because
get
they were
there.
blocking communications because they're in a war zone?
No. It is later revealed that, like, standard broadcast TV isn't a thing they use anymore.
Uh-huh.
But they're, like, going to announce their plans for world domination. And so they need something that has a much wider reach, like standard radio, rather than cable. So
I
they
feel like this is predictive.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
Likewise,
mister.
What do you think you're doing?
Why do they have a giant TV tower? Doesn't the spoiler block out all wireless transmissions? No.
Oh.
My theory, whoever propaganda machine, it's not. It is.
Hey.
It will be used that way.
Hey, what happened to all the soldiers down below?
I cut them with my gun sword.
Wedge, take care of these twerps. Oh, twerp is such a good word.
Oh, we twerping.
Wedge. Well, I seem to be done here, so I'll just be on my... I'm leaving. Move it. Move.
Sorry to crash the party.
Are you crazy?
Like, he's a soldier. These are enemy soldiers. And he, like, smacks the thing out of his hand. He's like, are you crazy? Like, dude, we're at fucking war. Just shut up. It's fight time.
They're a bunch of teenagers, and he's a dork. I think this is the only game where you fight Biggs. Prepare for the worst, you brats!
Yeah, at the beginning of 6, Biggs and Wedge just get zorched by the Esper.
Zorched by the Esper, the unsuccessful sequel to Touched by an Angel. Thunder! Haha, take that!
I hit you for damage. Draw. Ooh, I'm gonna draw
Question mark.
this.
Oh, he fucking shot you?
He's got a gun on his arm, like a weirdo.
Like a weirdo.
Asuna Matata. All right, I'll do that later. I just wanted to know.
Okay. Oh, Major Biggs, have you finished the repairs, sir? What is the enemy doing here? Wedge, where were you? No pay for you this month. Should have stayed home.
I love that they're just the biggest dumbasses.
They are. And the Wedge's dumbasses.
Ow. Your bullets hurt almost as much as my wooden stick.
Her like her violent jump rope. That's what she has.
They're dire-sized nunchaku.
I think it's supposed to be a trisectional staff.
No, but it's only bisectional.
It's a stupid jump rope.
I mean, but what if you could kill somebody with it?
It's still stupid. It's just mean.
All right.
Now.
Also, by the way,
question marks.
Well, so those are spells. You can draw the summon Siren here. If you don't, you miss her until the end of the game.
Oh.
What are these?
I'll bet he's got more Asunas.
No, it would be identified at this point. Draw failed.
Draw failed. Excuse you. What you got?
Doubles.
Doubles.
Ooh. Do over. Do over.
Selfie is dying.
Do over. I know. Oh, she dead.
Bye, Selfie. Looks like he took a selfie.
Yep.
Okay. They're like Salt and Pepper from Chrono Cross.
Duel!
It's time to die, Selfie. Punch rush! Booyah! The most 90s. Concentrated into a single moment. Yeah. Booyah! Zell, do not. We're not doing that.
So, by the way, whenever your party member's HP goes into the yellow, they can limit break. If the but it's a random chance based on how much HP they've lost. If they haven't, if it doesn't show up, you can keep hitting triangle to cycle through your characters for like their active turn, and it'll keep rolling on the limit break chance table.
All right, that's pretty cool.
So that's why, like, oh, it doesn't res.
Nope. It would have said res.
It was. I mean, I get that it was full cure, but
Thank you for the electrical tickle, sir. Aw, Zell standing up like he's doing Drunken Master. That's cute. He's adorable.
Shiva time. Quetzalcoatl time. Ifrit time.
I first learned the name Ifrit, not from Final Fantasy VII, but from the anime Bastard. That was also not an appropriate thing for a child my age to have watched. He was also another problematic man with white hair. I love that design. It's not Quetzalcoatl, but I like that design for a creature.
Yeah, the Quetzalcoatls that summon didn't show up in another Final Fantasy game until the boss in Shadowbringers.
Yeah, that's right. That was a good fight. I do like this design for Ifrit. I like it better than the Shiva design. The Shiva design in this one just feels like they were like, let's do a naked lady, but not.
Yeah. 196, because then I haven't leveled him up. I haven't baked these characters in the oven.
Oh. Yeah, Shiva's just like, I got head tentacles and a bikini.
Oh, fuck, I fucked it up.
No, sweetie pie.
It only did 1,000 damage.
It only did 1,000 damage to this ovipositing nightmare.
Oh.
That's what that stinger is. He isn't poisoning you. It's an ovipositor, obviously.
Gross.
Yeah, well, they put down eggs.
I mean, monsters do nest up here.
Yeah, see, if they have nests, they have eggs.
How is that different from FF7 Shiva?
It's not.
She was wearing like an outfit in FF7, right? She wasn't like naked, covered up by ice.
7 Shiva. So, yeah, like in 7, she's wearing a pink bikini.
But it is at least
Something.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge fan of that design either. Remake did its best with it. 14 Shiva was real good. Excuse me, I have new orders. I'm so kooky.
All seed members and seed candidates are to withdraw at 1900 hours. Assemble at the shore.
At the shore.
Withdraw. There are still enemies around. I know, but I'm just a messenger. In order to withdraw takes priority. I don't want to miss the vessel. What time did you say? Like I said.
0900.
No, 1900.
So 7 p.m. for those of you who
We only have 30 minutes.
Oh no.
You got 30 minutes. You better get down to the shore. Better run. Also, it's only like right across the water. Like.
Hey, wait for
Who the hell does he
us.
think he is? Why don't you ask him? Let's go.
Okay, Squall Does he mean to be that funny?
Sometimes.
Okay. Because, like, I don't want to accidentally give him a personality when he doesn't have one.
No, he does. He just has a hard time, like...
Biggs.
Those little
Twerps
twerps.
are the targets. Now
Okay.
go and destroy them. Ugh. With his ass in the air.
Ass up. Face
down, ass up. That's how we blow shit up. What? Ouch, 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 ouch.
Oh, look, it's a dude.
Definitely not Biggs. You know what? I think that's how we're going to categorize all the enemies. They're either Biggs or not Biggs.
You can scan them and get their bestiary entry.
Yeah, Biggs or not Biggs. That's an important category in the bestiary entries.
Mm.
In the bestiary?
It is bestiary.
Yeah.
Quetzalcoatl leveled up.
Eee.
Because
Good job beating up not Biggs.
Because being like level 60 is not enough. It needs to be 61.
No.
Oh, this bit.
Is it Biggs?
No, it's
So
a spider.
Not, okay, so it's not Biggs.
It's a Tachikoma.
Okay, so it fits the categorization.
Yep.
Congratulations, you're fighting a not Biggs.
And normally you're supposed to run from this thing. This is like, hey, by the way, you held L1 and R1 and you will run. Or it's weak to lightning. You hit it with Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, okay. I like how he looks like he's made of electric jelly.
5,000.
It's fine.
Dead.
Let's get the hell out of here. Nah. Nah, B.
This thing doesn't have infinite HP, does it?
You're gonna find out. I'll bet it does.
Is it repairing?
It's repairing itself? Alright, so yeah.
By the way, that mechanic that I'm doing for people that haven't played 8, you have to level up to the point where you've unlocked the boost ability for each GF, and then you have to hold select to get the UI to disappear and mash square to boost. I played like halfway through the game the first time and did not know that.
Huh. Oh, you have to knock him down 5 times.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now this one from 15 years ago is saying that when the repair messages appear, you can flee and will gain 50 AP. AP gained from knocking him down multiple times does not stack. This means you'll get 50 AP regardless if you knock him down 1 or 3 times, but you must knock him down at least once to reap your rich reward.
But can you kill it if you knock him down 5 times? I wonder.
Yes. Oh, done by knocking him down 5 times in one fight other than the first compulsory fight.
Oh.
Oh, remember to equip Siren before this, because she needs the AP.
Well, that's too bad.
Well, if you run...
I can't run while they have all of these GFs queued up.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a boost mechanic.
Yeah, it makes it do more damage.
Okay. And you do it when you don't have the X up.
Correct, because if you, so I think it's a percentage that it adds to your damage, and anything less than 100 means you actually do less than 100% damage.
It said "fuck you." Weird.
You can't escape because somebody had a GF queued up.
Oh my god, that's funny. Let's get out of here. No, I have to cast Shiva. Who else has a turn?
No, I just had to wait for it to fall down.
Let's get the hell out of here. Because, yeah, you fight it a couple more times, right? There you go, 50 AP.
Yeah.
I think if you fight it again and knock it down, you get another 50 AP.
Yeah.
So if you want to equip what's her tits,
Yeah.
Siren.
I will give Siren to Selfie.
Selfie. Now Siren, what's her element?
Status ailments.
I was gonna say, is it music?
It is, but she does. She like puts enemies to sleep, I think.
Mm. It is nearly 9:30. I do not know how long you wish to go.
I'll finish Dalit. Oh, thank you for all that. If you do 5 knockdown, he stops chasing you.
Okay. All right, so try to knock. So if you knock him down at least once this fight, you get the 50 AP. If you knock him down 5 times, he's gone.
Yeah, I'll do the 5.
Okay.
It's easy.
Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Sorry, they're stiff. They're stiff, just being hurled through the air, just being yeeted through the air. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh shit.
That's what lightning sounds like. Man, the other electric summon, apparently I was never pronouncing correctly.
Rama?
Yeah, I was pronouncing it Rama. It's pronounced Ramu. And that's dumb. Yeah.
Get him.
Smash him. 387. Can you give a mechanical spider status ailments?
I mean,
If you give a mouse a cookie.
I was literally thinking if you give a mouse a cookie.
I love you so much. Angry lightning jelly. All right. Oh, it's mad. Again, their stiff body yotening. Oh, you do still have to run after the 5th knockdown, but he won't chase. So you gotta knock him down 5 times, then run.
Is this OG FF8? Yes, I'm playing this on a PS1 so that I can... I have my Pocket Station connected so that I can grind for the Chocobo summon.
Alright, that's 2.
You, listen. But also, I have the 360-degree movement with the DualShock, which is not supported on the remake.
Oh. Oh, I remember Siren. Okay. That was one of the first times I came across the idea of somebody having wings around their head. I hated it then, too.
Yeah, she also has a slightly different character design between the Japanese and the Western release. She has more wingage covering her chest in the Western release.
You know, those titty wings.
Well, I think they're just supposed to be much smaller.
Ah. Have we seen Siren at all in 14?
I can't remember.
Okay, it's back up. She's gonna
Dong.
poke. Oh, she has her own dungeon. Okay, Pharaoh Sirius. Okay, thank you. Knew if we asked that question out loud, you'd have our backs, Guy.
Yeah, I knew she doesn't show up in a lot of Final Fantasies.
Call me the diamond dust. I do like her little hip thingies, though. That's fun. Alright, that's 3.
You know a couple things about 14?
You know, just a little. Yeah, you know, I figured we could count on a Saint of the Firmament for some information on FF14.
That's right.
I love that I just have to look over and go, ah yes, Rasputin is where he belongs, next to your head. Oh! I guess it was 5 times total.
Yeah. Fuck off,
Hey!
you big mechanical bitch.
Hypno Crown.
You get the Hypno Crown for destroying it.
Oh, hey, and now you
Which
gave
is-
Siren 50 AP.
Which is a reference, I believe, to NEGF learns the magic plus 40% ability. That is a reference to FF6.
Oh, okay.
The mind control crown that was on
It was on Terra.
Terra at the beginning. Yep. Yeah, normally it like jumps up and yells at you here. I got my Zorulja mount a couple weeks ago. I have so many wings.
Beings.
Love it.
Oh man, they're talking about the Final Fantasy crossover with Magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I want to collect it.
I am too.
Like for a while there, I wanted to get into the Final Fantasy card game.
Yeah.
Japanese card games are hard to get into.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've got a hell of a bar of entry.
Well, they're also. I mean, my experience with really getting into Japanese TCGs is admittedly a few decades old at this point, but when I was seeing card games when we were in Japan, it didn't feel like it changed much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Aside from Pokemon, they feel pretty over-designed. They're very mechanic-heavy.
I mean, that tracks. You gonna have enough time to make it to shore?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a pre-order notification. Excellent. For the Magic the Gathering sets.
Ooh. I have so many damn
Tempted to get packs of
notifications.
FF card game just to collect my favorite character cards. I get that. From what I saw, the FF card game is supposed to be good. If there was a digital version, I would get into that. Because I really like Hearthstone and Pokemon TCG Pocket. Like, let me, Marvel Snap. Give me your card game and just make it digital, make it fun.
Yeah. Something that already works.
But not just that it already works, but like if I collect the cards, I don't have to physically store them somewhere in my house.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep track of them.
Yeah.
If you get Final Fantasy Commander decks, we can play together over Spell Table if you want.
I'd be into that, actually.
Commander
Commander was the only version of Magic I liked.
And I have the starter pack for the TTRPG. You just need to actually schedule time to get a group to play it. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm interested in getting the full release.
Yeah.
And I'd absolutely play that.
I'll give it a shot. I'm rubbish at learning games, but I like them. Although I have to say, Black Mold was fun yesterday.
Yeah, that was
good.
Board game.
Yeah, but like rubbing.
You're really interested in the initiative system.
Yeah.
We can discuss it next week. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, reminds me, I do need to pre-order the Phantasy Star RPG. I think one of the games I'm going to get through on the RPG Baking Show is the Phantasy Star series.
Okay.
Because one of the things I've noticed for like actually streaming JRPGs, if you don't have to grind on stream, if you just keep going, it's a much shorter game.
Yeah.
Like the actual parts that people have to watch, much, much shorter. The initiative system is based on your cast times and skill speed. That feels like Palladium. Not in a bad way, but that feels like the Palladium fantasy setting almost.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you want to throw me back there. Jesus.
Yeah, my main commander deck is Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas. That's awesome.
That's good.
So the turn structure can change round to round. Yeah, that feels like a action speed or weapon speed from Palladium almost. Because that's how they did that.
That seems like a nice bridge.
Yeah, normally you're getting chased through this whole sequence. I don't think I've ever did enough grinding early on to just destroy it like that.
That's pretty funny.
I have the strategy guide. I still have my original strategy guide from the 90s.
Wow.
I tagged the writer back on Twitter when I was first playing through the remaster, and he followed me, and
Aww.
he seemed like a really nice guy who was also a raging leftist, and I really liked him quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't found him again. I was like one of the dozen people he apparently followed on Twitter.
Probably because he was like, oh, look, not a dickhead and appreciates my work.
Yeah, because his name is on the strategy guide, and I took a picture of it as I was playing through the remaster, and I was like, yeah, so-and-so getting me through this game like he did, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
A million years ago. Spice. That's nice.
It's spicy.
It's just spice. It's just spice.
It feels funny to just not see the fucking spider bot chasing you through this whole sequence.
Hurry.
See, they're going to do this whole scene, and it's not going to make any sense. Do we skip it?
I think we did. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. You skip a cutscene if you've killed it?
Oh no.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay.
So there's a gun on top of the ship. As the spider bot is chasing you, you get in, and Quistis gets on the gun, and she shoots the spider bot.
Oh,
like
that's
there's
pretty cool.
it's a full CG cutscene. They just skip it because I've already killed it.
That's funny.
That's too good.
Shiver.
Now to go. Man, they all did.
Wait.
All they did was get in my way. Being a leader ain't easy. Safe. Because Fujin only speaks in single all caps words. What?
I thought so. They're Japanese deities. They're the gods of thunder and wind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a tiger depiction of Raijin on my girl gang coat.
We're a cipher. Robbed Quistis of her cutscene. Nah, she's fine. She'll live.
She'd be alright. She'd be alright.
Let's get back at the garden by sundown. You're free till then.
Is it Quistis or Kistis?
I've never heard it said officially out loud.
Okay.
Hey, bro, it's like 5 feet, dude. We can walk.
There goes Mr. Ego. There goes Mr. Tough.
Also, if you look on the ground there, it says harbor.
Harbor. But that's nice.
Which is funny because, like, if you look, like, all of this was written in English, and these are rendered backgrounds, so it's not like they were.
Yeah, they weren't translated.
No. Welcome to the lovely Balam Hotel. I will rest here for 100 giru. Oh, by the way, for anybody that ever plays through this, there is a weapon crafting compendium in this room. So if you don't stay at the hotel, you don't get your starting weapon upgrades.
What?
Yep. You miss your starting weapon upgrades if you don't stay in the hotel room.
What?
Yep. You have to wait until later on in the game to buy it at a shop.
What?
Yes. There is a lot of shit that's missable.
Okay, so did you get it?
Yeah, I already did, because I did it when I was grinding with Squall and Quistis at the beginning.
Okay.
I would regularly stay here at the hotel to rest.
Okay.
So I already got it.
So when we were going around MagFest, when you were leading the way, all I could think of was following you like I was in FF8.
That's funny. Lost Forevers are super common in this area of gaming. Yeah. For the summons that are missable, like especially Siren and Carbuncle, and I want to say there's one other one, I think you have a second chance to get them in the Eden dungeon.
Oh, okay.
But that's at like the end of the fucking game.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure to say hi to your mom. Like we can go.
Carbuncle. I don't know. Okay, so I know it's in 14, but I don't remember seeing Carbuncle in any other game.
Mom, home. Zell, what a surprise. Are these your friends? This is my house. But don't make yourselves too comfortable.
I want to call him Dinked.
I want to say dinked, not dinched. I feel like dinked.
Maybe Dinked?
Yeah. This is why when strategy guys were at peak popularity, I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. An old issue of Timber Maniacs. Not. By the way, the Timber Maniacs books, I think, give Renoa her limit breaks. That's my room up there. It's sacred. Just keep out. So if you're not with Zell, you could just walk into his house and go up into his room and fuck around with his hoverboard.
What?
Yep. Also, like next door, here's Squall. Who lives next door? Just a family sitting around their hearth. You just walk in.
With the kitty.
We were talking about
how big the world is.
It's a big world out there.
I'm going to stay in here. Everything else is terrifying.
Well, this town also only has like 5 houses on this main strip.
Well, yeah, it services the School of Mercenaries.
Yeah, well, all of the high schools in this universe are private military contractor schools. So yeah, going to here, the junk shop, allows you to buy the weapons.
Huh.
And I mean, we have these already, but
They're calling it a flail. It's an overwrought jump rope.
wild college town with whales on the wall. It's true. Gas station. Yeah, I remember when I was originally playing these games because I wasn't playing them in like full RGB quality. I could not read those signs.
Oh.
The image is just too
It's just too
blurry and
blurry.
composite. Yeah. So other fun fact about running around on the world map.
Yeah.
If you stay on the road,
Yeah.
you don't generate random battles.
Yeah, that was the point. I always thought that was the point.
Well, I mean, there's like no other Final Fantasy game I think that has like the monsterless roads.
Oh, okay. I saw Monsterless Road was open for Baltimore Bitchface in 78.
How are they?
I don't know, I didn't encounter them.
It's so weird seeing cars in older RPGs. Like 7 had motorcycles and stuff, but still, yeah, fair. Then 7 had the buggy.
Yeah.
Finally made it back. Seriously.
Seriously.
I guess we just wait for the test results.
Don't they
Till
fail?
then, see you, Squall. No, they pass.
Okay.
It's Cypher that fails.
Oh, because he's a bitch.
Yeah, and this is like the 3rd or 4th time he's had to take the exam. An exam to show up to a real fucking battlefield and actually do some real war.
And fucking kill people.
Yeah.
I want to remind you that these are teenagers killing people.
Yep. And they are the best at what they do. Like, an invading army could not stand up to these hard-trained military teenagers.
No, thank you.
I bet it's the written portion. Well, actually, it's funny you say that. It is canon. At the beginning of the exam, Quistis says, if you failed yesterday's written exam, you can't go do the practical. So that means that Cypher is passing his written and not doing his practical. Also, nice breeze, beautiful sun. I think I'll just... And he just hangs out here, right? He has triple triad cards.
Oh, God damn it.
And he's a random spawn. He's a secret guy that has... I'm not going to do triple triad on stream. But the important... Okay, the triple triad is important for getting the ultimate weapons in the game.
Yeah.
Because you play triple triad to get all of the best cards, to get all of the like summon and face cards and stuff. And then at the end of the game, you destroy those cards for crafting materials.
Oh, so if you have better ones, you have better materials.
Yeah, there are ultimate weapon crafting materials, and I think 1 or 2 of the characters can't get their ultimate weapons without chunking the cards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but passing with a 62, you're lucky Sarah Sells in a triple triad NPC. She's undefeated by you. You son of a bitch. No triple triad on stream. Wait. But in this fucking game, you lose cards if you lose. Mission complete. I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Although we didn't realize the Galbadian army was after the abandoned communication tower. We've just received word from the Dalit Dukedom. The Galbadian army has agreed to withdraw as long as the communication tower is repaired and the uplink remains operational. Why didn't they just ask?
I mean...
Well, in any case, Galbadia is out of there. We could have made more money if they just stayed and caused more ruckus. Because you're a PMC college.
The
results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around here.
Yeah, beginning triple triad is all about saves coming. I feel like
it is. It 100% is, so you don't fuck up and lose your cards.
Right.
How did it feel out there on the battlefield? Scared to death. My knees were shaking. Well, that's what it's like at first.
You are sending children to fight wars.
Yep, he did pretty well. And what's wild is like later, it's like universe ending justified. It's like if he didn't, he knows the world, all of time and space will end.
The professor?
Yes, Headmaster Sid knows 100%.
So that's why he trained these kids.
Yes, that's why they're called seeds. They're the seeds of the future.
Right.
So
Sorry,
it gets explained later. and it's kind of convoluted if you miss it,
Uh-huh.
that, like, he knew that there's time travel fuckery because his wife is a sorceress.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, actually, the fact that the second Doctor Strange movie came out actually kind of explains what's going on. Like how Wanda was jumping into other versions of herself. Ultimecia can do that with other sorceresses throughout time.
Gotcha.
And so Sid's wife, Idea, happens to be a sorceress of the present. And so because of this time-traveling, like, body-snatching future witch, like, body-snatching his wife, and, like, she kept having episodes. And so he and she worked together because Idea was like, okay, she keeps, like, peering into me from the future. I know what her plan is. You have to start a military school. All I know is that we make some teenagers that figure out how to stop her at some point in time. So you have to do this. If you don't, all of time stops.
Oh.
And he's like, I fucking hate it. Like, he actually comes out, he's like, I hate that this happened. And he's like, but, like,
This was the only way.
it was either child soldiers or
the literal end of time.
or the literal end of time. And, like, they address it, the fact that it happens to them as children. This entire game is, in fact, about the trauma of creating child soldiers and how it steals their youth and their innocence from them.
Oh.
That was lost on a lot of teenagers at the time and a lot of middle
teenagers
schoolers.
are dumb.
And they, like, the depth of that was lost, and a lot of people didn't like the story because that was the point of it. They're like, I don't get it.
It's not a power fantasy.
Right. They're like, they didn't put one, they, like, the media literacy of middle schoolers was not exactly that strong in the 90s. Like,
No.
I think that's a fair thing to say.
What? You're being harassed into playing Triple Triad and saves coming.
Oh, wait. I got, yeah, I got to rack up those billables. Yeah, I think I speak for all of us when I say I'm okay with watching you save scum and play Triple Triad. Presumptuous. I am. Okay. He's not very social, though. What are we doing? Well, I'm just glad nobody got hurt.
You're backing out, hitting the save point, and playing some fucking Triple Triad.
There's all. I
I'll
think
stick around here. Okay.
you did pretty well. Do I...
Save and play some
The
Triple
level
Triad,
scaling
I
makes
guess.
it distinctly not a power. It's a Final Fantasy VIII.
Hey.
All right.
I was gonna say, did you save? You should save.
I will save.
All right, kids, it's time for some saving and Triple Triading.
We'll do that.
At least one game.
Oh, it won't let me hit the save point. I have to go do the save point by the front because Sid's standing there. Because it's the cuts. It's not the cutscene. It's the I guess the
chat scene.
The chat scene. You got to go. Hey,
Hey.
you can't leave here without wearing a uniform. You need permission.
Oh, I guess you can't do any Triple Triad.
I can't. That's right. You have to if you're not going to be on school grounds, you can't be representing the school. You can't be in your uniform. The regional rules are all open, swap 3, and chaos. Oh God. Please, God, no.
Yeah, that's bad.
Is it this guy? Is he over here? Hey, brother, how was it? Ouch, if it weren't for my chronic back pain. You always say that.
You always say that.
I would have done better if I were in better shape. Nope, he doesn't do... Can I challenge Sid? I think Sid has the Sid card. Nope, can't challenge Sid. So if you hit X, you talk to somebody. If you hit square, you challenge them. But if they're not challengeable, it just does the regular chat line. You don't think swap is a rule in 8? Is it? I can't remember.
Yeah.
All of my... So the thing about... Okay. So, oh, there's Cypher. The thing about the Triple Triad rules in Final Fantasy VIII is the rules... The regulations for the game change upon where you are.
Yeah, that much I figured.
And you can, as you progress the Queen of Cards storyline,
Yeah.
she'll show up in different areas, and you can pay her to change the rules in an area.
Oh,
Her
that's
presence
fun.
changes rules.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Cypher.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you hear about the communication tower in Dalit? Yeah, dude.
You were there, dickhead.
We would have been heroes if it weren't for that withdrawal order. You're only looking for a fight. My dear instructor, I'm hurt. Those are rather cool words for an aspiring student. A mediocre instructor like you will never understand. Cypher, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area. Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action? Cypher, you'll never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke. Aw.
Good job, Zoo. You get him.
And then she leaves. Never to be seen again.
We love her. A queen.
Cypher, you're the 25-year-old in high school.
It's true. I know he's supposed to be seething, but he looks like he's just sobbing.
Yeah, it's based on where you are in the MSQ. And, yeah, Cypher. You'll be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow orders exactly during combat. But I'm not entirely without sympathy for you. I don't want you all to become machines. I want you to be able to think and act for yourselves. I am...
The hell is that?
That is one of the faculty.
Oh.
Headmaster Sid, you have some business in your office. There are so many issues at hand here.
Your mom's at hand.
Yeah, he's like he's trying to say there, like, I don't want all this happening to you all. Like he's barely containing the fact that he's just... Seed shall not act beyond the exact wording of a contract. We are not a non-profit organization. This incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dalit Dukedom. They'll now know to be more generous when hiring Seed. The utter hypocrisy of Cypher calling Quisty mediocre is astounding.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. All students who participated in today's field exam report to the second floor hallway. I repeat. Yep, second floor hallway. Got it. He's, you know, he's got typical mediocre man syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I love that elevator only goes to one other floor. This place is so disability unfriendly.
I mean,
it's an elevator at
yeah,
least, but there's
at
no
least.
other. There's no alternate.
No.
Oh, hey, what's up? Rage! You're my favorite, Fujin. I want to go around speaking in single yelled words at everyone. Fujin was saying that it'd be all your fault if Cypher doesn't become a seed. She can be pretty scary, you know. She said all that? Rage. There is a bit later on in the game where all of a sudden she breaks kayfabe and just speaks in full sentences. What's up? So they're going to call out names one at a time. I mean, I don't know how you'd call out more than one name at once. You'd have to...
Hold
on! No. Thump, 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 thump. Yeah, that guy's just thumping. What up? Hey.
No. Anybody want to do Queen's Blood? I mean, Triple Triad?
Oh, God, Queen's Blood is such a good game. Hey, Rage. Nope, you don't want to do cards? Fujin was saying nope. I guess he doesn't want to do cards. Oh. Hello, Administrator. It's pretty
Boop.
dinked. Zell dinked. Oh, yeah!
I love him. Look how high he
See ya.
jumped. Look at his goofy ass run.
Yeah, I hold my butt when I run, too. Squall from Squad B. Squall who doesn't have a last name.
Squall.
The orphan, formerly known as Squall. That is all. Dismissed. Aw, shucks in unison.
The triple snap. Selfie, you were just too kooky.
I guess they don't have many disabled child soldiers. Not physically
No.
disabled, anyway. Yeah, these are 4 students that passed today's exam. First of all, congratulations. However, from now on as a member of SEED, you'll be dispatched all over the world. We are proud to introduce Seed, Balam Garden's mercenary soldiers. Seed soldiers are combat specialists. But that is only one aspect of Seed. When the time comes... Headmaster, it's almost time for the meeting. Please make this short. Seed is a valuable asset to Garden. Its reputation is solely dependent on each one of you. Handle your mission with care. See how he keeps trying to get it out? Like, like once you know, Sid's like, guys, I don't want this to be happening to you.
Yep.
Like, there's so much more to you than this. Fuck.
Yeah, is that what you wanted to say, sir?
Yeah, see how the faculty silenced him? Because, like, they're on mission.
Yep.
He's like, here's your Seed rank report.
There you go.
Like the handlers keep minding him. Like fucking stay on target. I know you feel for these kids, but like time nonsense.
We want to live.
I'm looking forward to the garden festival.
That's a creepy thing to say to a young girl when you were an older man.
No, she's she's part of the committee.
Oh, okay.
She's the garden festival committee. Do your best, even if you don't stand out, because this is a random NPC.
That's too funny.
Try to control your emotions a little.
Never!
Finally, a gunblade specialist. He's just in for the gunblade. He's just like, you know, I get to Cypher's a fucking dick. I'm really glad we got you.
Yeah.
This ends the Seed inauguration. Dismissed. Yellow hat guy is such a downer. The man just loves hot dogs, okay? Zell do love him a hot dog. Oh, Squall, let me give you this. It's a battle meter. Access the menu and you'll see battle report in the information section of the tutorial. It may come in handy. Battle meter. Can I challenge you? We'll talk privately one day. Don't let them know. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like, what's funny is this game has that time compression device, and there's so much foreshadowing that if you don't put the pieces together from the clues that you were given at the beginning of the game, when you connect the dots that you're given later on, it doesn't make sense. And that's part of it, because it's all about time being compressed together. So, like, the story crumbs that you're given at different points in the game, like the game, it doesn't seem like it, but it's actually being told in a non-linear fashion.
Yeah, right.
I love this game so much. After 17 years of suffering, my chance has finally arrived. Wait, Squall? Triple Triad? I'll be the ruler of this garden someday. Look at Zell. Yo, Squall! Let's get back to class. What do you mean, why? Don't you remember what new Seed members do? They give a speech in front of the entire class, and after that, the inauguration party.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love him.
Seed, seed, seed.
Oops, sorry.
Seed, seed, seed.
Seed of fools.
Yeah,
Wait,
just...
I am falling asleep. Class was tough today.
You can challenge Sid here. I tried. He didn't... he did not accept my challenge. Can you imagine how much Zell would flip out if he learned about corn dogs? That motherfucker probably loves him a good corn dog.
He is a corn dog.
Zell is a corn dog.
He just is, and I love him. Just want to smooch his face. Not like make out with him. I just want to smooch him.
Yes, I started out. Points deducted 80. For what?
Because fuck you.
Yeah, I think you get the 100 bonus for
Murdering the spider bot.
As a Seed member, you'll be paid a salary at irregular intervals. The salary is determined by Seed rank. It goes up according to your actions in battle. Some actions will cause your rank to go down. I forget what it is. But like literally you get a paycheck in this game because you're employed.
Yay.
So every like number of steps you take in game ups your step counter. I think it's like every 1,000 steps you just get paid.
God damn it.
Should get changed too. We have a party to go to. Like, it's so weird. It's the only Final Fantasy game where you're like salaried.
That's weird.
Can you imagine how much Zell would flip out if you learned about... Did you save the dog? I talked to it. I don't know. I don't think we saved the dog. That's probably why we got deducted. Okay, the deduction is a bug. Really? I don't know that I saved the dog. I can't remember. Looking good. Let's hit that pate. That was meant to be attitude and is a positive score. Oh. So it's a typo. Mistranslation?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it's it. This is a scene.
Yeah.
Yo. Sup, Squall? Guess we're both seeds now, huh? Put her there, man.
So sweet.
Negative.
Whoa! Why are you such a dick?
He's already holding his drink. What was we supposed to do? Like, swap hands?
Yes!
Even as a seed, you're still the same. Well, it's pretty typical of you. See ya.
Wouldn't
We
wanna
met
be you.
today, dude. Oh, hey, Zell, want to join the Garden Festival committee? And sorry, I just remembered something. I gotta go see. Bye.
Agreed.
Squall, hi.
What?
Want to join the Garden Festival committee? You can help out whenever you have time. Please. Yeah, I guess so. Sure, you seem to be putting a lot of effort into this. Really? Woohoo! I know we'll be busy a lot with seed stuff, but let's work hard on the Garden Festival. This never happens. At no point do you ever committee a thing. Oh, see, it's so handsome.
He's pretty. Oh, she seems nice.
Look, it's a handsome man at the party.
Yeah, okay.
You're the best looking guy here.
Bwah.
Dance with me? Let me guess, you'll only dance with someone you like. Okay, then. Look into my eyes. You're going to like me. You're going to like me.
I do like her. She's fun.
Renault is great. Did it work? That would work on me.
You're going to like me. You're going to like me.
Yeah, okay.
We should dance.
Yeah. I can't dance. You'll be fine. Come on. I'm looking for someone. I can't be on the dance floor alone.
Aw.
That worked on April. Aw.
Aw. This is about how I dance. Yeah, that's about how it is dancing with me, isn't it? I was always a better martial artist than a dancer. You can't be both.
My favorite part is that Renoa is leading. And
I told you, that is how I dance.
Yeah.
See, but she seems to be having a great time.
She is having a great time. Renoa's never... Nah.
Yeah.
Demure is not in her repertoire.
No.
And, like, she's a resistance fighter.
Yep.
Like, it comes up later, but the whole reason she's here at this party is to beg Sid for seed help. Like, she crashed the seed inauguration to see if she could convince Sid. He's like, oh, I actually learned how to dance. She's like, all right, well, it's good to meet you, handsome
Thanks,
guy.
bye.
I have to go schmooze.
Bye.
I'm here to go militarily schmooze
I'm here
to
to
bring down the government.
I'm here to network.
Yeah, she is. Renoa's probably the bubbliest FF Pro tag we've gotten.
I like her.
You really are an excellent student. Even that dance was perfect.
Kistis, I think you're in love with your student. That dance was not perfect.
Well, he's 17, she's 18.
Oh.
She graduated a year early, and they made her a teacher. Yes. So you'll dance with someone you don't even know, but you can't stand being around me?
Yes.
Whatever. You're an instructor and I'm your student. It's kind of awkward when you don't say anything. That's true. I was like that myself. Oh, I completely forgot. I wonder what's to become of me. I've come to give you an order. You and I are to go to the secret area. It's where students secretly meet up and talk after curfew. It's inside the training center. What do you want me to do there? Are we going to go there to tell everyone they're violating curfew? If that's the case, forget it. Leave that for the disciplinary committee. She's like, ha! Oh, no. Go get changed and meet me in front of the training center. This will be my last order.
See, I actually quite enjoy that Squall has, like, a little bit of a personality. He's not just a pair of pants people can put on.
No, he's got trauma. Like, that's his problem. Get changed and meet at the training center? What's this all about?
Well, like, so every FF pro tag has trauma.
Her only real competition is Riku for bubbliest. Sorry, Mom. I mean, Quista's secret tunnel.
Secret meeting.
Yeah. I like the way that Aerith is portrayed in the remake for sure.
Oh, yeah. That was a masterstroke.
Trying to think of, like, ultra bubbly.
I think the thing is that they're bubbly, but they're also a bit sassy.
Yeah.
So they're interesting. They're layered.
Yeah.
They're layered and textured.
Aerith is best girl.
Agreed. ...
Whatever. Yes. I'm trying to think, like, the earlier Final Fantasy games, the characters weren't that layered.
No.
And a lot of the femme pro tags in six were very serious. I think in 4 and 5, the femme pro tags were bubbly, but they're children.
Right.
So, like, that doesn't really count. Those are bubblies over 1 and 10 too. Terra/Tina had a lot going on. Yeah, I mean, she had a lot of trauma. And Celis, you know, Squall, I was just wondering, have you fought a T-Rexar in the training center? I'm not sure. You can defeat it quite easily with using status J. Let's go over status in the tutorial. No! I know I can put it to sleep. But, Quistis, we're like level fucking 30. It's okay.
Maybe you got this far without doing it.
Well, okay,
As
so...
someone who has done that before with other games...
So the thing is, what they're trying to teach you here is that the T-Rexes are weak to sleep, and so you junction sleep to your basic attack so that you can put them to sleep just by hitting them, which is cool and all.
See, now this looks like a scene out of Parasite Eve.
I mean, it was late 90s Square. There's a lot of bleed over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of sleep, I'm extremely susceptible to that right now.
Yeah, I want to get out of this starting zone.
Well, Kistis has the trisectional staff, right?
No, she's got a whip.
Oh, it's just a whip.
Yeah, the end of her whip is bladed.
Oh. Fancy.
And she's a blue mage. She eats monster parts to learn blue magic.
Well, that's pretty cool. I came up with a character concept once where it was a blue mage and he was a journalist. So he would go, "What a scoop!" and he would write down the enemy's move.
That was a D&D 3.5 class.
Yeah?
Kind of.
Journalist?
Archivist.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they were cleric wizards.
Gotcha.
They mechanically functioned like wizards, but they used the cleric spell list instead of the wizard spell list.
Okay.
But their whole thing was like monster lore and using monster stuff. Yuna is still in mourning and coming to grips with her identity. Riko is still concerned with the building of home and worried about her cousin. And don't get me started on Payne's Crimson Squad trauma. Fair. Jacques the Whipper would be very jealous.
Yeah. Jack the Weeper.
Of the bladed whip.
I am so... Just the fact that he used to be an NPR correspondent blows my fucking mind. I might go to bed.
I'm gonna get through these scenes and then I'm gonna call it.
I know I've been sleep on Mike at this rate.
I know I've been running for a while, a lot longer than I normally do for Monday nights, but
I joined in and gave you new life.
And then I'll once I get back to. So one of the things I want to do for the stream is haven't been here for a while. Is I want to be able to get to a point where I can stop and grind.
Yeah.
And like grind up all the characters. So I need to grind up the new GFs that I've gotten and Zell and Selfie.
Gotta get those girlfriends.
That's right. Such a good shot. The backgrounds in this game are so good.
Yeah, they are pretty.
What time is it? I don't know. It's after midnight.
There you go.
Oh, well. I, Quistis Trape, am no longer an instructor as of now. I'm a member of Seed now, just like you. Who knows, maybe we'll end up working together.
You do have a unique enough weapon to stand out from the others and therefore hang out with the protagonist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also, like, her sleeveless dress.
That
but
is
like
quite sleeveless.
high collar sleeveless dress, so she wears extra sleeves. Like, I love her outfit.
It's a good look.
Is that all you're going to say? Like, the belts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's Nomura.
Mm-hmm.
Belts.
Yep.
Squall has a X belt on his ass.
Yeah.
If that's how it was decided, that you have to abide by it.
Quistis is doing her best to, like, start a conversation, and Squall is like, absolutely not. I will not converse.
You know, April cosplayed Quistis. Aww.
Aww.
The sleeves are PPE. Yep.
That's
They told
funny.
me that I failed as an instructor. Basically, that I lacked leadership qualities. You're 18.
Nobody wants to follow an 18-year-old.
Well, also, like, it takes experience. Like this place has problems. I was a seed by the age of 15. I got my instructor license at 17. It's only been a year since I got it. Yeah, she's been a child soldier since 15. I wonder where I went wrong. I did my best. Are you listening?
Yes.
Are you done yet?
Wow.
I don't want to talk about it. What am I supposed to say about other people's problems? I'm not asking you to say anything. I just want you to listen. Then to go talk to a wall. Aren't there times when you want to share your feelings with someone? Everyone has to take care of themselves.
Meh. It's funny, you like Quistis' outfit. I like his.
Oh, I love Squall's outfit. Listen, what I would give for the high collar, like high feathered collar, crop top jean leather jacket, please. And that the lion necklace is like one of the few necklaces in my life that I've absolutely loved. I don't want to carry anyone's burden. Yeah, it's like This is a very typical, like, traumatized child response.
Yep.
No leadership qualities, failed instructor. Perhaps they're right.
Aw, Quistis.
Like all of the characters represent
different types of trauma.
well, different types of
Like childhood trauma.
childhood trauma. Yeah, like abused child syndromes.
Yep.
Way different ones. Like all of and this is a very, very mature Final Fantasy. It's very subtle in that way. It doesn't. It's
It
one of
doesn't
the
come out and beat you over the head with it.
yeah. It just displays these character types, and like if you are familiar with a lot of the psychology that goes into childhood trauma, all of their characterizations make sense. I would love to talk to the lead writers of this game and be like,
you gotta work more on your Japanese.
yeah, sharing feelings, men don't do that. I mean, you do if you're Zell. And Cypher wants to share his feelings with everybody. He's just an asshole.
I'm telling you, Cypher is into Squall.
I wonder if there are any contemporary interviews. I would love that. Like this game, it got such a bad rap, and it hurt me that this game got such a bad rap when it came out, because I love this game. Like mechanically, if you want to be like, I don't like the junction system, I'll grant you that.
Hi, hello.
Yeah,
That's me.
and I'm like, I get it. It's just grindy. It's just like I'm not going to defend the junction system. It's needlessly grindy. It's a little dumb. And
I mean, it's just hopping all over the place.
because it's all about the junctions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you sound a lot like Juncture.
Because long after the fact, interviews from SE tend to be only kind of accurate. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when it came out, and for the preceding years, or the succeeding years rather, so many people disliked the story of this game, and
you, however, grokked it and enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was like, people didn't. Somebody help! Come on, Squall.
Come on, Squall.
Like, I get SE staff still spread the patently incorrect Square was failing, and the Final Fantasy was named because it was after the last thought at Shalvancy myth. Squall! Squall Quisty?
Quisty?
That is their orphanage mom.
Oh.
She raised... So, one of the things about this game that there was the wild reveal, like, near the end, all of the characters were raised in the same orphanage.
Huh. Weird.
And because, like, the Guardian Forces represent childhood trauma.
Yeah.
And they're like, or childhood soldier trauma, right? Like, they're like, yeah, the Guardian Forces stole all of your memories of being a child, stole your innocence. And so, like, none of them remembered each other. They didn't recognize each other after all of them had become soldiers.
Huh.
They didn't, like, remember each other from their childhood. Like, they all knew that they grew up as kids at an orphanage. Like, that wasn't something they forgot. They just forgot all the other kids at the orphanage because they forgot their childhoods. And one of the things that is important to remember is, in that moment, Irvine, the character that joins you last, the gun wielder. It's not safe here. Please, let's go. So these are the white seeds. They're the seeds from the future.
Oh.
Who was that? Doesn't make sense. Time compression. Yeah, well, so Irvine points out, he's like, I got into this way later. He basically wasn't a child soldier.
Oh.
So he remembers them all.
Oh.
Like, they show up, they all do this joint mission together at the end of Disc 1. It's like the big final bit.
Yep.
And like later on, he was like, I was shocked none of you recognized me. And he was like, it didn't make sense until I realized I hadn't used a guardian force until I met you all. Like for him, the military academy was just an academy. He wasn't like a seed being sent on missions. He's just,
right.
An exchange student. And so because he wasn't a child soldier, and actually like his whole character arc is that he's not a fucking child soldier, but he was given a gun. And he's like, I can't do this.
He's just a guy.
He's like a really like kind-hearted individual who got given a gun as a 17-year-old and was told, go kill someone. And he's like, I can't actually do it. And like, I remember at the time how a lot of the people that I talked to like hated his character for that. Like hated for the fact that like he choked when it came to killing the big bad. And I was like, yeah, because he can't murder someone.
Yeah, he wasn't trained from childhood to be okay with murder.
Yeah, like he's like fighting monsters is one thing. Like,
but like murdering people
is a whole other. Like that's not okay.
Yeah.
And so like that's his arc, his contrast to the rest of the party is one of my favorite storytelling elements of this game. All right, so we're going to leave it there. Oh, actually, I'm going to push it forward so that when I come back next time, I want to leave off and then come back at the same narrative point. It's after hours. All the facilities at the training center are closed. Return to your quarters. Okay. Right, I can't go upstairs to the classroom.
All right, then.
Yeah, I want to return. When I load, I want to come back to the same point so that everybody gets the same. Oh, that's right. I have to go to the dorms. I have to physically go there. The fast travel is closed because of a cutscene.
Right.
Yeah, I want to like pick back up as if, I baked it in the oven. I don't want to like be ahead after the baking and be like, and have to explain what happened. I want to just cover the narrative on stream. Finally, there you are. What the hell were you? I was looking all over the place. We're both now members of Seed, right? Well, guess what? We got our own rooms, baby. Your new room's right across the hall from your old one. That's what I was asked to tell you, man. It took me forever.
Aw, buddy.
Your new room's right across the hall from the old one. Okay.
Zell, did it take you forever to make sure you got that right?
He had to keep stuff straight in his head. He did not write any of that down. They moved his gun blade. Guess I'll just go to sleep. And the only clothes he has hanging up on the wall are jeans or leather jackets.
Yeah, tough guy.
Here's my assortment of leather jackets and nothing else.
Mr. Tough Guy.
I have books and jackets. Squall, it's our first Seed mission. Looks like we're going to Timber. Meet by the front gate.
Hurry.
All right. Also, by the way, Weapons Monthly April issue. You can miss that.
Jesus.
Now everything's back to normal. Yeah, actually, you mentioned Parasite Eve. That's one of the other games that I want to throw into the RPG oven. There is a secret dungeon, a 99-level skyscraper that you can only do on New Game Plus. So I want to do a New Game Plus on stream of Parasite Eve so that people can actually see that, because I think most people that have played Parasite Eve haven't seen the secret skyscraper dungeon.
No, I imagine not, because Parasite Eve's quite a game, isn't it?
It's actually pretty short.
Oh, okay.
But grinding is a whole mess because it's really hard. I'll go over it once it comes to that, once we get into that game.
Zell, absolute dorkass.
I want that hoverboard.
Same.
Made
Made it.
T-boards are prohibited within Garden. Have you forgotten? Oops, sorry. I'm a seed. But this is really cool. It may come in handy on a seed mission someday.
Right.
We'll be the judge of that. Taking your hoverboard. Confiscate it. All of you are members of Seed, but nevertheless, you're still students at this garden. Furthermore, because you are seeds, you must set an example to all others and abide by the garden's rules. Understood?
Wait, Selfie's a seed too?
Yeah.
I thought she didn't get called though.
No, she did.
Okay.
She's the one that was, part of the garden committee. She was the first person that got addressed by Sid.
Okay.
Well, about your first mission, you're to go to Timber. There you'll be supporting a resistance faction. That's your mission. A member of the faction will contact you at Timber Station. This person will talk to you and say, the forests of Timber sure have changed. At this time you must reply, but the owls are still around. That is the password. Just follow the faction's orders. Just us three? Correct. We have agreed to do this mission for very little money, which is none. Normally we would never accept such requests, but enough talk about that. Well then, Squall, you are the squad leader. Use your best judgment based on the situation. Zell and Selfie, you're to support Squall and give your all to carry out the faction's plans. All right. Can I... yeah, I got paid!
Hey.
Oh, and Squall, I forgot to give you this. It's a cursed item, but if one with enough power uses it, it should be of great help. The magical lamp. So here is an item that Sid just gives you right here. That, by the way, if you forget to talk to him, you miss. That is the Diablos summon.
Oh, wow. That's how you get Diablos.
And so you have to go into your inventory and use it. If you use the magical lamp, it says you should save your game before using it.
Oh, wow.
Because it just immediately gets you into the Diablos fight.
Yeah, okay.
So Diablos does gravity magic. He does a percentage of enemy health equal to his level. So when you get him to level 99, he does 99%. He can never actually kill your enemies, but he'll do 99% of your enemy's HP in one hit.
That's rude.
And he will fucking floor you if you are not leveled. Best of luck to you on your first mission. Oh, I can't triple triad him. Alright, so I will go out here and I will save so that to the perceptions of the audience, nothing will have actually passed. I will level up via time compression. Alright, because I can save here, we'll do that. Squall's level 30. And I just got out of the... That's basically the tutorial. We just got done the intro. And yeah, we're going level. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you the next time that I can do this. And yeah, it'll be a good fun time. I'll cook some Final Fantasy. And then we will see you next time. Sweetheart, thank you so much for joining me.
I was glad to be here. I'm also passing right the heck out.
Yep. But absolutely, Toad Sparks, you're welcome for the stream.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
I hope you and Tiff enjoyed it. I'll be back with more Final Fantasy VIII at a later date.
8 at a later date.